Negative.
What's your position?
I see trees.
You don't say. I'm gonna need a signal. Got you, White Knight. Chariot's on its way.
I got this audition on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Right? I remember being on Thursday morning. I got a call. He's like, "Oh, we got an audition for you at CBS." And I was like, "Okay." And they sent me the sides, and I was like, "All right, let me just go over these sides." And because the audition was at 5:00 or 4:30 or something like that, and I got there to the audition. I didn't have a printer to print out the sides, so I figured I'd get there a little early and I'll just get the sides there, right? But the sides weren't there; they weren't outside the room. So I was like, "Oh man, I'm about to look so unprofessional."
Yeah.
Looking for these sides and asking them to print them out, right? But then Don Gilroy, another actor that I kept seeing at all these auditions, he was like, "Oh, you don't have the sides?" And I was like, "Nah." He was like, "I got the sides. What scenes are you doing?" And it was like 3 scenes, and I was like, "Yo, I'm doing 1 and 3." He was like, "I'm doing 1 and 2. Here's 3." Right? So I start working on 3. I make my sides look like it looks like a treasure chest map. You know what I mean? So I have all different colors of highlighters and pen and pencil sometimes. You know what I mean? So I'm like all over my sides, right? And then he comes out and he gives me the other one, and he was a guy that his sides are blank. He only highlights the actual character. You know, different actors work differently, right?
Yeah.
He highlights the character's name, and that's it. Right. So I'm like, yo. So I get these clean sides. I go in and the Magnum P.I box set just came out and my audition's on there, and it was not a good audition. It was not. And by my standards, it was a terrible audition. You know what I mean? But they had saw 100 people before me. And so anyway, later on that day, I went to the gym. I was on the treadmill and I was thinking about that audition. And I said to myself, why didn't they bring me in for that?
Yeah.
You know? And then I caught myself and I said, whoa, wait a minute. Why not me? And 30 minutes later, I got the call saying, pack your bags, you're going to Hawaii.
Wow.
Yeah. So all in the same day, I didn't have 2 auditions. I didn't have a test.
Yeah.
I didn't have, any of that. I just, they wanted to get me there for the reading in Hawaii, the table read, and they couldn't book a flight that fast. So I got there for the cast dinner on Saturday night. I went to the cast dinner, had Sunday to myself to look at the script and stuff. And then on Monday, we were shooting.
Wow.
Yeah. Monday, we were shooting. And I remember being so nervous and having what they call imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
I felt like, yo,
What the fuck am I doing?
they're gonna find out I don't belong here. They're gonna find out I'm the guy that's only supposed to have 2 lines.
Always
Like, what
happens
is
when you get
going
that
on?
job that you really want.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, I don't know. You know what I mean? I was so scared. We were shooting this one, Justin Lin, that's done a bunch of the Fast and Furious. We were shooting a scene, and I remember Peter Lenkov, our showrunner.
Yeah.
He kept saying, he was like, "This is the scene. This is the scene. This is the most important scene
No pressure.
of the whole thing."
Yeah.
He said, because the people at home, guys at home, gotta want to be able to sit down and have a beer with you guys. They want to be able to sit in a room and cool out with you guys.
Yeah.
This is the scene. This is the camaraderie. So it's me, Magnum, Rick, and Nuzo, right? Which is Dominic Lavandozzi, Jay Hernandez, and Zach Knighton. We're all in this scene. And then also Perdita Weeks, who plays Higgins, she's there. And the dogs are there. You know what I mean? Like, it's all of the
entire
Magnum.
cast in
Everything
one
is
room.
there except for the Ferrari and the helicopter. You know what I mean? So we're sitting there in the Robin's Nest, and we're having this conversation with Magnum about him in this book, Robin Masters' book, and how he's exaggerated in this book. And man, I was like, they would call cut, and I kept getting the adjustment, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And how when you get an adjustment, and you think you
Killing
adjust it,
Yeah.
and then you get it in again. And Justin Lin came and had the little conversation with me on the side 4 or 5 times.
Damn.
And I was like, yo, I'm not giving this man what he wants. Oh my
Yeah.
God, they found out. I don't belong. You know what I mean? And then what did I say? one of the lines, I just belted it out, like, because he was just like, no, it needs to be more jovial and more this.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what did I say? I said, but there were no planets involved. I just couldn't. It's in the trailer.
Yeah.
And I said it in such a way, and they were like, that's it. And I had said that 100 other ways, you know. And then you know, the next day, some of my lines got cut. And I was like, yo, they didn't like what I did yesterday.
When you're on set, you're doing it like that, all they tell you is great job. Great job. Great job. And it's like 70 different types of great job.
Yeah.
There's the one where it's the genuine, hey, you fucking killed it. Great job. Then there's the one where it's like, great job.
Yeah. And you know, and you don't know sometimes, you know, Justin Lin might have wanted a homie of his in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know there was some talk that maybe, you know, they wanted Exhibit to play the role, you know, all kinds of stuff. So they had saw 100 people before me.
Shit.
So he might have been like, this is the guy you guys went and got. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Or he might have just been fine with what I was giving him. But I know the next day when I saw that those lines were cut, I was like, yo. But then I realized after I came down off of my own fear, you know, I realized, oh, the other characters' lines got cut and they had no line. So I had to give them each one of my lines. So we all had something to say.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not about you.
It had nothing to do with my performance the night before, you know?
Yeah.
But I was sweating bullets, literally sweating bullets. They like in between takes, they were like fanning me because I was so under. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, yo.
Damn, man. Yeah. I wanna really congratulate you because even then, that's not the last step. You know what I mean? You got CBS up front. Then you got to find out if it gets picked up. And then even still, your role could get recast.
Yeah.
Because it's like, everybody's great, but Stephen Hill's a piece of shit. Let's get him out of here.
You can. That does happen. People get recast after the pilot.
Yeah.
So, you know, and sometimes other actors would say that shit to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know, and you'd be like, because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then somebody lightly whispers that to you, like, what? What do you mean?
All you think about.
I thought I was good.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And now you like your whole summer's ruined because you're like waiting to see if you were the guy to get recast. You
and
know
what happens the more you try not to think about something, that's all you think about, man.
Yeah. But then you get picked up and then you're out there and it's like, you don't know if we're gonna get full season.
Yeah.
You know, you get 13 episodes.
Better problems though.
Yeah.
Better
and
problems.
then, okay, cool. Then you get the full season. Then you're waiting to hear if you get the second season.
And you did.
But we got that knowledge very early while we were still filming the first season. And it's not typically what happens. You know,
it's great feedback to get, man.
Yeah. So we're good, and we're going into a new time slot that's probably gonna be better for us on Fridays instead of Mondays. Hawaii 5-0 is our lead-in, right? So they moved them from 9.